Welcome back to Chasing the Farm Life. This is a horrible angle. I'm sorry, people, but I'm gonna use this angle and then flip my camera and do another view. So this is what you get. So this morning I made an egg bake. I used about 8 eggs, and I didn't want to waste the eggshells. I'm kind of like Rocky off of Paw Patrol. Don't lose it, reuse it. If you can reuse something, why not? So eggshells are one thing that can be added to compost or your garden, so to add some nutrients back into the soil. So this morning after I cooked the egg bake, I pulled out my casserole. I had put my eggs in a oven safe dish, and then I'd rinsed off the eggshells, put them in that oven safe dish, and then threw them in the oven. I actually forgot about them, so then my husband went to go use the oven and turned it on, went to throw in his food, and so they got a little extra cooked. You can see all that brown. They're just whatever. It's fine. It's not gonna hurt a thing. So today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ground them down and then add them to my soil. About 2 to 3 teaspoons or so around the soil. I'm not gonna add them straight to my compost. We have a compost bin. We've just been adding to it. That's all the further we've ever gotten with it. We're just doing life, That's why we're chasing the farm life, because we just are chasing it. We are trying to keep our head afloat with our children some days, so. All right, here we are with my magic bullet that my husband got me for Christmas. So I'm just gonna throw all these eggshells in, and then I'm gonna grind them down. The reason why we don't want to leave them whole is because as if it starts to rain, water will collect in here and will actually make your soil less wet. You can crush them down by hand, but the smaller you get them, the more they're going to be able to break down in the soil. Oops. All right. So I'll add my lid here and then make a loud noise so you won't be able to hear me. My children are doing quiet time right now, so I'm not really heading to that quiet time, but. All right, still kind of a few big chunks in there. You can't really see them. Maybe you can. You can use any blender. Really smoky. And stanky. Wow. Probably because we give him extra cook. I'm not sure. So there's still some big chunks in there. I'll probably just filter the. I'm not sure. Let's give him another good blend. We are gonna invest in some chickens soon, I hope. We're still trying to close on this property. So once we invest in some chickens, you can always feed this to your chickens too. And I wanted to clarify, when I said I stuck those in the oven, I did not actually cook those. I had the oven off. I just used that heat to dry the eggshells out. That way they could create a nice fine powder. As you saw, I forgot about them, so then that's when my husband turned on the oven at a different time, cooked them. He was preheating the oven, and that's why they turned that nasty brown color. But I will take you out to my garden now and show you kind of what I do on that side of things too. Okay, I have an egg that I just cracked and just rinsed it out. I did not dry it out like I did all the previous ones. I thought I would show you guys why you should dry them out, because it makes a mess. So now everything is just caked on the side. And that is why you stick them in the oven to dry them out. These are our peppers we just planted not too long ago, because it is spring in Iowa. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of the eggshells around the plants. The bigger pieces I'll kind of just break up in my hands, and then just kind of bury it a little bit. So tomatoes and peppers tend to be the ones that do the best with the added calcium from the eggshells. So I'm just gonna put these around my peppers and tomatoes, because as you saw, 8 eggshells doesn't make that much, but yeah. So that's how I'm gonna try to help my plants. It's not gonna hurt them.